Let me make sure it's on this mic. Oh man, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Come on in here for a second. I ain't gonna be long. Just gonna get this out quick for the people in the back that didn't hear my first live about this situation. Um, Let me spark up a pop quiz real quick because they might have didn't heard me when I said what I tried to tell them when I told them. So let me reiterate myself because they have me confused as if I'm under the same delusion that they are up under. Creative Son, salute. Marcus, salute. Ron, what's going on? Salute. Good morning. Said, don't agree. You don't agree that Trump is wrong? You say you wonder how I feel? I did a live about this already. But I'm going to reiterate myself because see a lot of people on Instagram and certain sites, if you say you like some of the stuff that Trump's doing, the policies, they equate you to Trump boy and all this and all that. Like, I'm nobody's boy, and I don't know Trump, and I never said I like Trump. I like policy. This is why I can always speak about anything that's going on because I don't attach myself to people in a way where I can't be honest. I have no attachment to Trump. I like Trump's policy. Now, I don't like what the fuck Trump did, and I don't care about the excuses that people are making about it. All this black folks are crying. Oh, they're crying about racism. Nobody says that the Jews cry about anti-Semitic or anti-Semitism. When you hear that word, you're anti-Semitic, shit gets shut down. If you say anything that pertains to something in the past about the Jews that is disrespecting their legacy and their race, those people, your ass gets shut down. So don't disrespect, don't use one of those racial things that fuck with our history and our past. And then when we say something about it, it's, oh, you crying. No, fuck that. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Y'all, I dare one of y'all say the Jews just sit there and cry. They always crying anti-Semitism. Soon as anybody say anything, they could just say anti-Semite. Soon as Kyrie Irving said something, they are anti-Semite. And everybody got to apologize. So I don't want to hear Jack Judy when black folks say, no, you're disrespecting our race of people and you need to mother truck and apologize. It should be respected on the same way. But we don't have no backbone. They say we don't have no power, but I call BS. We got the power to spend more money on alcohol, hair, cars. We spend the most money around this mother trucker. So there go your power right there. Your power is in your finance. Your power is in whatever we make everything move. We make everything popular. Why you think liquor brands and everybody want to attach themselves to some black folks? As you can see in the Epstein files, they go get Jay-Z and get you Negroes to line up, and they give Jay-Z the money, allegedly. But I don't know why some of you, and this is what pisses me off about some of our people, because I have a diverse way of thinking. They like to attach you to people as if you're not a grown man. I'm a grown man. I love steak, but I don't eat the whole steak. I chew the meat and I spit out the fat parts. This right here is a part that I don't respect about Trump. He say stupid shit. And some people can't call it out because they so far on one side of every topic. I'm never gonna go too far. I try to be even keel. You don't gotta like it, but I'm even keel. I like the policies, but that don't mean I'm somebody's everything they say, I agree with it. You got me fucked up. If that's the way you think, that's the way you think. That's the way your one toilet paper mind work, one ply toilet paper thinking, that's you. But I think some people need to be fired. Whoever advised him to do that, whoever thought that was cool, they need to get fired. And no, I don't think it's crying. I don't think it's none of that, because they're trying to get black people to stop talking about the things that happen to them because everybody keeps trying to say that you're crying. I seen Tommy Sotomayor go up on TMZ and say the stupidest things I ever heard. Just go up there and say the stupidest things I ever heard. They always bring this ugly mother trucker out to come up there and try to speak down on black people and tell us why we crying. I never heard them go get a Jewish man to come up there and tell them why they shouldn't be so sensitive about anti-Semitism. I never seen nobody do that. So how the hell, it was shit, this is our party. We can cry if we want to then. Yeah, I don't believe no aid sent nothing either. I think this was a big mistake, and it ain't no excuse for it. It ain't no excuse for that. Talking about we ain't got no power. Tell every black athlete to have a lockout day where they don't goddamn go play. I bet you somebody come talk to you then. The Super Bowl is today. Tell all the black athletes don't play till Trump apologize. I guarantee you get your apology then. Fuck you talking about we don't got no power. They always try to brainwash you with what old people think. Old people keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. We don't have the power. We don't have the power. Because they want to have victim mentality. We got a lot of power. All them black men playing in the Super Bowl. You telling me if all of them had a revolutionary mind like athletes back in the day, you think Muhammad Ali, you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would have stood for some shit like this? No. Kareem would have been like smoking some weed, chilling, allegedly. I think I snapped. Chilling like, I'm not playing. That's why they don't like Kareem. That's why they want this powder puff LeBron to keep beating his record. Kareem stood for something. Most athletes back then stood for something. Now these niggas don't stand for nothing but money. Now you hear Channing Crowder get up there on TV and boy, you heard, hey, look here. Y'all heard what Terrence Crawford said. Terrence Crawford connected to something. Terrence Crawford got that militant mindset. Terrence Crawford said, well, there you go. Right in his face. There you go. That show your character right there. That show your morals. You don't have any. That show your character and morals right there. That man said it right in his face. And they're not used to a man standing up, sounding that bold. They think Terrence Crawford is crazy. They're like, what do you mean you don't want $100 million? What can't Terrence Crawford go buy right now that he wants with the money that he's already got and the money that he's making off of the investments that he's made? What can he go buy now? He don't want the Rolls Royces and all that. He drive a truck like me. A truck that make him some more money. He's trying to create generational wealth. Now, that's what he's doing. Where's the black hate crime bill? We ain't gonna get one because we got all of our politicians keep telling people that we don't got no power. We got the power to go out there and block traffic, stand in the road, shout in the street, but we don't have the power to sit out and not participate in some of their major sporting events. Yeah, we don't have no power to do that. We don't have no power to stop making every dang brand in the United States of America one of the richest brands you can find. Polo, Tommy Hilfiger, just name them. We make them rich. We help make them rich. He cheated on his first baby mama. We can't stick with anything long enough to make a change. Think y'all slow down. Yeah, they don't want they don't want because guess what? We got too caught up in the pretty stuff. It ain't that we can't stick together. It just it's gonna be some of us like our trinkets and shit. We love our trinkets. We love our status quo. We sitting at the table with the same people that we say we don't like. So how we gonna no? We love our status. What you mean? What? We talk about our social clubs and the people that we know. What you mean? We not finna lose that for nothing. We got golf memberships. They replacing us with migrants. Yeah. And that's why they amping up the rhetoric. So no longer will you have empathy. They want you to get used to this type of treatment. No, 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 stop crying. They got everybody telling us we crying. Every other nationality now we got Cubans in Gilbert. We got uh who is it? What's his name? Tariq Nasheed would call them tethers. We got everybody from other places saying that black people cry, black people do this, black people do that, because they trying to get you used to being talked down to and disrespected. They're trying to get you used to that because they realize you don't buy anything of value. You don't build anything. You don't create anything. That's why I kept saying you don't build. What do? You keep buying shit. All of our top celebrities keep influencing the younger generation to buy jewelry, to buy cars, to be drippy and fly. And so they spend thousands and thousands of dollars on clothes to have sex with the same women. Instead of owning any property, instead of owning anything of real value, instead of getting some warehouses and like black men of the past, if black men of the past had the money that some of us black men have today, Black Wall Street would be in every city. The men of today spend more money on vagina and on cars and on petite watches for girlfriends and Frank Muellers and Birkin bags to try to get some coochie that we can't never build Black Wall Street. We can't never build Black Wall Street. All of our men's riches go to whatever Instagram hoochie that got a coochie up for sale. I can't understand if you supposed to be like that anyway. You supposed to be that guy. How come your essence and your presence alone can't get this girl? She don't even like you. Some of your richest entertainers and rappers and celebrities ain't nothing but Johns. It's some street cat that got the attention of this girl, and she doing it for him because she like him, and she's skinning down the money that she getting from you. Most of our biggest celebrities and entertainers are Johns, Lames, and Johns. So while everybody else is blaming the white man for uh people not having this and not having that, I blame us men. We got the money. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so we always talking about women, 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 women. Man, come on, man. I wouldn't listen to us either if I was a goddamn on women. Niggas, Negroes putting all their riches up the crack of a stripper's behind. That's all our culture is teaching our young men. How in the world can we have a generation of men that's going to be able to stand up like men when somebody disrespect us so we don't sound like whiny little beeps? Because all we can do now is whine like little babies. Because if us as men was spending our money together and working together and not trying to backdoor each other and sleep with each other chicks and bang all the coochies in the world, we would be building the infrastructure. We would be building networks with our brethren. I know nothing but rich celebrities. We don't do business together. We don't own subdivisions together. How many NBA players link up and get subdivisions together? We talk this Wakanda shit. It be 300-400 black men in the NFL, 300-400 black men in the NBA. How come you don't see none of them click up? They say they like each other. How come you don't see none of them click up? And maybe back in the past you didn't know, but it's people saying it now. How come they don't click up and build subdivisions and neighborhoods together? Hmm? How come they only want to link up to go to the strip club or gamble and shoot dice and take each other money? They never thought about making money together. They keep this goddamn on hood mentality about shooting dice and taking each other money instead of saying, no, we can shoot dice for fun, but let's go take 200,000-300,000 together and let's go get this property over here. You know, you put up 400,000, I put up 400,000. Now we own this $3 million property over here that's turning over this type of money. So that way, when Trump or any of these white folks disrespect us, we can now keep our money in our neighborhood. We can now house people. We can start buying grocery stores, start buying things that we can insulate ourselves from the people that we say don't respect us. But right now, what can we do about it? We like our nails done. If the Chinese people don't feel like doing our nails, they can slap us out the shop, and then we still gonna go back and get our nails done because we think they do it the best. Like all we can do is cry. All we can do is cry. And then they want to see who talked the loudest on the internet. Yeah, man, I'm mad at Trump. That's the racistest thing I've ever seen. This and that. Man, them Jewish men don't do all that yelling and hollering. Them Jewish men say, hey, you said that? Come here. Come here. You're gonna have to come holler at us. You're gonna have to apologize. And I'm talking about it's every time on time, no matter who it is. Those men make you come holler at them. Those men make you apologize for the disrespect that you say to their race, or you will no longer make money. You know why? Because they got into all the industries that allow you to hold some say so. And now that they're in every industry that holds some say so, they can cut your TV off without even barely hitting a switch. Anything you say by the flick of a button, they can turn your TV off. It's like the algorithm. They don't need no guns no more. Boy, they'll turn that switch of revenue off for you with the easiest, just like flicking a light switch. They had the whole world not liking you. And then guess what? Once the whole world don't like you, us as black folks, we'll be the main ones. Instead of somebody saying, no, young blood, ain't nobody finna be able to do you like that. Ain't nobody finna be able to do you like that. We used to have neighborhoods. We used to have communities. We don't give a fuck what them white people say. We gonna make money over here doing this with us. Legal money. Now we don't got that no more. Soon as you can't make no money with the white folks, the mainstream no more, it's over with. Negroes ain't got nothing for you. And y'all call people sellouts. How? How, Sway? How can you call them a sellout when you ain't even got nothing for them to sell out? What do you have for them to even sell out? We don't build nothing together. All we do is beef and stand on each other's shoulders. We talk this black community talk all the time. I know where Chinatown at. I can pull up in Chinatown in every city. I know exactly in Atlanta where the Asian Indian community at. I can pull up right to the Asian Indian community. And if somebody out there gonna come, hey, one of them church leaders or something, they're gonna come, what the hell you doing over here, Negro? But we talk about this black community, but where can I pull up to that community at right now? Where is that at? Tell me the address to the black community in every city. And I'm gonna pull up and start seeing what's up with it. Even when we get the money, our brains are so brainwashed with a culture of shit that we ain't even understanding that we don't even know what to do with it. I had a nigga tell me, man, you letting your cars rot, man. I say, man, I spent 1.25 in real estate though. I said, I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, but your car, his mind is so focused on a car and how things look. And I said, I ain't even finna argue with this Negro. I'm not even finna argue with you, man. The money is controlled by the oppressor because we allow it. They hand you the money. They only put it in front of you that you need a Rolls Royce. They only put it in front of you that you need 20 women. They only let the rappers tell you need to be spinning and drilling. It's not nobody else's fault. Zion spending more time bending women over than he is on a basketball court. It ain't nobody else's fault. If you look at the lifestyle, if you look at what we fixate on, they tell me, Kwame, you don't got no drip. Man, shit me. I got some drip, all right. I done seen a lot of old broke Negroes, boy. That's a sad sight to see, baby boy. But when I see this, I see how it happened though. Nigga be talking all that fly talk, talking all that fast talking stuff. Don't really have no hustle. And then you see them down the line, and now it's let me hold something. Nah, nigga. I don't got no drip. Yeah, I don't got no drip. But it's unfortunate that Trump said what he said. But what's really unfortunate is that it ain't a damn thing we can do about it. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Cause we don't even go down the rabbit hole of what to do about it. Somebody listening to pimping pastors that got, never mind, we're not even gonna talk about their ladies, but somebody talking about listening to pimping pastors that'll walk you through a Costco's that got a membership to shop at. And now I can't think of 5 black people I know that got a Costco card. All my homies shop at Walmart or Publix. Motherfucker ain't paying no membership to shop. And I'm not saying that black people don't have Costco cards. We're talking about majority. I'm from the ghetto. Most people from the ghetto don't just walk around with no goddamn Costco card. They're not paying you to shop. You must don't understand the hood mentality. So when I see a bunch of pastors gaslighting people, taking them to paid membership shopping, and then walking them straight through the store and they ain't buying shit, but they supposed to be goddamn on. That's when they realize they like Costco and all these people realize like, oh shit, them people walk through here and ain't buy a goddamn on thing. This was all a front. You got to have a membership to even buy something. Warnock and all them people, that was a front. That's not what you do. You threaten one major sporting event. You just threaten them one time. Hey, look, we gonna have LeBron James sit out of this shit. Well, maybe he ain't the main attraction no more. But you know what I mean. You get the gist of what I'm saying. When we used to have black folks that thought about black people first, they ain't play in situations like this. They come out, they ain't kneel down. They'll tell them, look here, we not playing. We locking out. But the facts of the matter is we don't have, hold on, y'all. It's crazy that we're not jealous of any other race of men other than each other. Yeah, that's true. That's why we don't work with one another. We ain't trying to help no other Negro shine. Nigga, you crazy. Nigga might take my girl. That's how these niggas be thinking. That's why I don't mess with other nigga girls. Your girl safe around me. I don't even want to play that. I'd rather do some business. You ain't got to think about that with me. There's too many of them out here. But some people lame. Some people, that's the only time they open up and try to be themselves is around your people. They girl hate them, but they'll try to act brand new around your people. It's easy to do, you know. But like I said, everybody mad about what Trump said. I don't like it either. I think it was very disrespectful. But the fact that he know he can do it, and everybody know they can do it, and you can see the uptick online of how people are talking directly to the black community and just telling you to your face, stop crying. Do we get to tell other races to stop crying? You damn sure don't. And the fact that we see these Negro, let me show you this one clown. I gotta show you this one clown that said something. And normally I don't even, and I probably have to put an overlay up because he went on TMZ and TMZ has flagged me before. So I'll put an overlay up. I don't want to get flagged. Yeah, they let this dusty face joker on TMZ. And of course, he gave them the greatest bootlicking interview of all time. He gave them the greatest bootlicking interview of all time. As y'all know, Tammy Sotomayor came on TMZ, and he had to impress Massa.
All is of you.
We go forward. We can see what he had on.
Of that. Really don't ask you TMZ live.
Now, as y'all can see, this fool came up there with a jersey and a goddamn cowboy hat on, looking like a straight up clown. Looking like a straight up clown. Now, y'all ain't gonna believe some of the stuff that he said in this little interview. I'm sitting here like, what in the, is he black? Matter of fact, I can't even describe it. I'm gonna let him do it for himself. Let me put this overlay up. I think this gonna piss some folks off. Some people like this type of talk. But we the only ones crying, but everybody else can cry about their race.
I just have to, because to me, it's so obvious. Explain to me how this is not racist.
Well, first off, I think it's racist just to assume that apparently black people own looking like monkeys.
Apparently, we're just supposed to own it. So if someone says we look like a monkey, or that they put us on a monkey body, or like what they did with the advertisement where the black kid had a monkey outfit, uniform on, just like the white kids did, it's somehow racist. So blacks should view themselves as monkeys. And anytime someone calls us that or puts us on the head of a figure, that we're supposed to be immediately outraged that this person is doing this. Tommy, I'm sorry, I can't.
Man, this is oh my God. I got to take this over to the Patreon. This man is a bitch. Do they get mad at you for spelling it out? Hey, do they get mad at you for spelling it? Oh, I got to get, man. I need a beat button. I need a beat button because I need to cuss this son of a bitch out. Golly. He even softening up his voice like a little. I don't even know how to talk when I get my little blood boiling. I see now. Let me just hit this for a second. Hold on, I got to calm down. Do y'all hear the way he talking? It's like, I think it's racism to even think that a black person, this boy here is sad, boy. This is sad. Where did he come from? We sorry that that your daddy was across the street from your mama. We sorry, boy. He hate black men. He hate his skin color. This boy here is something else. Softening up his voice like a little chick. Matter of fact, I'm going to slow it down. Y'all got to hear how he sounds. He sounds so effeminate. He's trying to sound so proper, for lack of a better word, till I get to Patreon. He's trying to sound so proper. Yeah, all prim and proper. And he gonna say, look at Kwame is picking on me for being prim and proper. No, YouTube is just not gonna like the words I really want to tell you. Prim and proper is words that I'm just using to not get flagged. You know, I'm tampered down. Yeah. They got me, boy. Yeah, his name is Tammy. But that swagger won't let me sing right now. But if we was to say to our brother Jewish people, don't cry about anti-Semitism, we would be wrong. We would get shut down. We would get demonetized. We would get all kind of things. Oh, y'all gonna get a Patreon version. Got it, because I can't really talk. But we would get all type of reprimanded if they would have said anything that made it look like they were playing against the Holocaust or anything about the terrible things that happened to them in the past. Any movies that depicted them certain ways, you can't come up here and depict them certain ways. Like, no, and that's out of respect, and you shouldn't. I'm not saying you should. But how come that type of respect don't apply across the board? How come every time we say something, we got to be crying? It can't be taken with the same respect level. They act like we not adults. Oh yeah, stop crying. You need to go to bed, whatever. Like, no, that's a real thing. They used to depict black folks as monkeys and apes in movies for kids to see and everyone to see. So that we can't say nothing about that, that's crying, huh? Okay. I think we should stop crying then. If they say we crying, I think we should stop crying. Since there's no respect level, you know, we got to make sure we get an understanding. When we don't get the same respect level, we supposed to get an understanding. And there's easy ways to go about that understanding. You just got to stop clicking up with so many Negroes that's taking you around these folks that's using you. And start clicking up with some of the Negroes that are cool Negroes and build with them. It wouldn't be as hard as you think it is. The grass ain't always green on the other side, especially when it don't come with respect. especially when they go find somebody like TMZ know exactly what they doing. They know exactly what they're gonna get from this piece of shit. How come Harvey Levin ain't called me? I would have came up there and say, you know, Trump dead. I'm gonna do a Patreon version of this because I can't get no more flags. Let me just play the video.
Not racist. Well, first off, I think it's racist just to assume that apparently black people own looking like monkeys. Apparently, we're just supposed to own it. So if someone says we look like a monkey, or that they put us on a monkey body, or like what they did with the advertisement where the black kid had a monkey outfit, uniform on, just like the white kids did, it's somehow racist. So blacks should view themselves as monkeys.
Now, how come he don't talk like how he talked to us when he cussing black folks out, yelling to the top of his lungs? How come he ain't talking like that now? Boy, he pulled his Georgia Tech voice out now. Yeah, but you know, how about when they got... Boy, he ain't talking like how he talked to us, boy. Fake ass.
And anytime someone calls us that or puts us on the head of a figure, that we're supposed to be immediately outraged that this person is doing this. And let me explain to you, Tommy. I'm sorry, I can't just let that go without asking you something. Have you learned anything or studied history in this country is around slavery and the depictions of black people in this country during slavery? No, I have. Yes, sir. Okay. And you know that was a common thing to equate black people to apes or monkeys. And usually it was a reference to they came from Africa, so they must be apes and monkeys. Are you aware of that? Yeah, well, the idea of they came from Africa, there's a lot of animals that came from Africa. As a matter of fact, all of the ones that were depicted in the video, you guys didn't show the whole video. Come on, Biden was also a monkey. Well, Biden was a monkey in the video too, so why are we outraged? Well, because he's white. Yeah. So it's okay to depict white people as monkeys. And there were not historical depictions of white people as monkeys.
Thank you. He act like there's no difference. Like this dude, boy, Lord have mercy. He act like there was ever a depiction or movies and things historically where white folks was disrespected in that way. They wasn't. So why would he even say that? But, you know, he's who he is, and this is what they wanted.
There were black people and meant to dehumanize black people. So that's why it's offensive. So every other animal that's depicting other people, it's fine that we do that to them. And see, here's one of my problems. As black people, we have carte blanche to call anybody anything we want. And I'm from the South. Not true. That's not true. Who can we call a name? Y'all have had people on your show that call white people aliens, that call white people devils. No one gets in trouble on national television for calling a white man a devil. Well, but can you really equate calling a white person a devil, which basically means you're a bad guy, versus calling a black person a monkey? Also. Yeah, I mean, a devil is not a bad person. A devil doesn't equate to race; it equates to character. No, we actually, if the person beside you would tell you the truth, we actually believe that the white people are devil, and many believe that we're aliens. We believe I'll give you. Tommy, no, hold on. I can give him an example. Argument, Tommy. Don't put me in your. I'm not trying to. I'm not showing the show. You asked me though, but you asked me if I knew a historical context. Right. So when I give we're talking, you're trying to talk about calling white people devils. No one's saying that that's okay, but that is a different thing than what we're talking about. It's like you're moving the goalpost. Well, we're talking about this issue. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, as a black person, I refuse to believe that every time I see a depiction of a monkey and a white person doing it, I'm supposed to be outraged and automatically just upset. So I'm just agreeing that this is the depiction of me and my people. So let me just ask you, though, forgetting about how you feel, whether you're outraged or not outraged, you know, this seems conventionally racist. And I'm just wondering, you know, it's so ride or die with certain people in Trump's camp that can't you bend the knee on one issue and still be a Trump supporter? Isn't this just one too far? Oh, no, listen, I am one, if you watch my show, I criticize him as well. I think the people who support someone the most should be the ones that are most critical of them. Just like if I'm black, I should be more critical of blacks than I am of whites because I would know more about them. So I'm critical about him, but I'm also leery of fake outrage. Should he have posted?
He leery of fake outrage. Now look at this. I can't disrespect anybody, YouTube. But all right, we can take it down. Y'all got the visual. I don't want to do any prolonged attacks, but y'all got the visual. But this guy, this Patreon video, this boy got to do a Patreon. But this fella is up here talking nonsense. None of this stuff he's saying has anything to do. I think what it is that he has a personal issue because some people in our community calls him black, calls him crispy, called him monkey. And so he wants us to now allow other races of people to call us that since some black people called him that. I guarantee you this is just something personal because none of this makes sense. He already know that every other race of people, black people can't just talk with autonomy because again, when LeBron James said J people got all the money, he had to go apologize. So you can't just say whatever. And I didn't say what I said to offend nobody, or they're gonna have my ass apologizing. See how the way that works? You can't speak with autonomy. There's a group they don't want you to say a damn thing about. You feel me? And he knows that. He knows that. He wants to kiss behind so much that he'll say anything. When all of this is just his personal grievance because he ugly. That's all this is. Tariq Nasheed probably tormented this dude with the doll and all the stuff that he did. And Tariq Nasheed says he's FBA. So it's a little bit contradiction. You know, I get it. He pointed, and then this guy's supposed to be the king of logic, but it is a little logical to be to understand the point that you're supposed to be about black community, and this is the darkest dude ever, but you're calling him crispy and ashy and all this, which he is, but you know. But I think it's personal with him because no black man that don't have trauma comes up here and says what he's saying. You're supposed to understand for all the other black folks that don't have your trauma, this just doesn't look good. This is disrespectful. This is racist when we used to be depicted in such a negative light in the past. And they want you to just get over it and don't cry about it. No. If that's the case, boy, look at here. There's a lot of occasions we can point out that people crying. But see, the old people don't just cry. They'll turn your TV off. So I ain't gonna say nothing. We got to get to the point where we can turn their TV off. We ain't got to watch y'all TV. We ain't got to be on your platform. Y'all want me to look up the Jay-Z, LeBron, all these people, all these rich black people y'all be telling me about? Because you know I'm broke, I'm a bust. But how come they ain't never do no Elon Musk type of shit? How come we don't got no distribution? How come we don't got no YouTube? Why come we don't got nothing to rival YouTube? How come y'all millionaire rich? I'm gonna sound like everybody else. How come y'all millionaire rich niggas ain't get us nothing that rival YouTube? Where's the black YouTube at? Where's our tube? We got YouTube. Where's our tube? This shit crazy, man. We ain't got Nathaniel. But we got all the money in the world to do it. We got all the money in the world to do it. Miss Collins, what we gonna do anything? Where's our tube at? So we can make sure we don't let no Negro like Tammy on there with a cowboy hat and a jersey on. make sure he stay over there on YouTube and never come to our tube.
This is a president? I think 100% not. There's a lot of things that he does as a president that are unprecedented.
Okay, we found some common ground.
Where is that, Marcus? Where the hell is our tube? We need to get on our tube. This is crazy. Damn, he said, and Elon Musk, the most cringe, satanic, stupid South African, fake, smart, Epstein, loving fraud ever. God dang. Jesus.
Well, to Harvey's point that, you know, we see a lot of times that people are just ride or die for their candidate, for their side, and they're going to defend everything the Democrats do. They're going to defend everything that Trump does. And why can't you just look at an individual issue and say, this is wrong? And I heard you say that he shouldn't have posted that, and I agree. But to his point, I mean, even Tim Scott, Senator Tim Scott, who we would say is a ride or die for Trump, right? He said, this is the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House, and said it should be taken down, which thankfully the president has taken it down. So I guess we saw Tim Scott be able to say this is wrong, and I'm not sure why you can't say this was wrong.
Well, first off, again, when you use the word racist versus wrong, they're two different things. When I hear the word of racist, I'm supposed to just be a fray Klan member. And you have to understand, I've been black my whole life. And unlike you,
hey, that makes two of us.
That's what I was going to say, but unlike you.
So now we're going to do colorism?
I was going to say, but
now we're going to do colorism?
But unlike you, wait a minute, but unlike you, I've been dark-skinned my whole life. Okay. And you know what I've been told? You know what I've been told?
See what I told y'all. What I told you. What did I just tell you? This dude is crashing out on the black community because he ugly. I've been dark skinned. So what? Man, what is so bad about being dark skinned? This man said, I've been dark skinned. As if that's some type of plague, like he got a sickness or something. What the? Hey, I'm black and sun, but guess what? I love this shit. Hey, Paul, I know you're not worried about a cartoon. I'm not worried. I do think it's disrespectful, and I do think he needs to apologize. If we say something that comes remotely close to sounding like we're anti-Semite, those people don't play about that. And they do something about it swiftly. So I think we should do the same. But this guy just made it sound like, boy, being dark skinned was like having a disease or a sickness or something. Golly. He told me, hold on, I've been black all my life. And like an extra bad thing is that I'm dark skinned. Like, whoa. Whoa. He has no confidence. Boy, this boy here is hurt, boy. He must really took them Tariq Nasheed jokes to the heart. Darkness, everybody, darkness. Yo, why he hate his skin color so much? I got to hear that again. Maybe I'm off. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. I don't know. I'm just getting, I don't know.
A Klan member. And you have to understand, I've been black my whole life. And unlike you,
hey, that makes two of us.
That's what I was going to say, but unlike you.
So now we're going to do colorism?
I was going to say, but
now we're going to do colorism?
I've been dark. But unlike you, wait a minute. But unlike you, I've been dark.
Wow. He's talking to another black man on the panel. Do you remember the black light-skinned dude with the dreads? So he like, wait a minute now. The dude say, I'm black. He say, but wait a minute now. Wait a minute. And the dude say, we gonna do colorism? He said, but unlike you, I'm dark-skinned. Ah! This nigga hate himself. I didn't know that was a big deal. Damn, so this whole time, I'm supposed to, so can we get a check from the government from being too dark? Shit, if that's the new victim hustle, Hey, Tommy, let me know. Is that the new victim hustle? That you not just black, you dark black? So that's like a bad thing or sickness or crime or something. I don't know. But let me know if that's the new victim hustle, bro. I want to get down on this shit. Them, after seeing the Somalians get 90 million and counting, I might want to, 90 billion or 9 billion or whatever they got. I might want to get down with this victim stuff. Yeah. Men don't generally traffic in colorism. I don't get it, man. Kwame, the new lick. That's the new lick? Shit, I'm on it, bro. I used to say, man, we got to be upstanding. Then I heard that Somalis got 9 billion being some no good some. I said, whoa, wow. It's time to goddamn victim hustle like everybody else doing. They victim hustling. We victim hustle and get a little trinket. They victim hustle and get 9 billion. Goddamn, we got a victim hustle with our businesses. They victim hustling and they mixing it with business. So yeah, we got a victim hustle through business just like they do. We got to watch what people doing that being successful at what they're doing. I'm just bull stuffing. Hey, look at YouTube. I'm just joking. A little satire. Kwame, is there a reason why you won't go to fan base? What is fan base? I don't know what it is. Is that another platform? Yeah, but I'm just saying, hey, Tammy, I think you insecure because I don't feel the same way that you do. If another black man is in the room, I don't give a damn what hue his skin color is. The police and society is going to treat him the same ways they treat my black ass, unless you Barack Obama like. And I understand that now, Tommy. But anyway, but I don't see it as a bad thing to be black. So I don't get it. Monkeys have thin lips and are pale under the fur. Well, damn, I got thin lips. Oh, but I ain't pale though. There you go. I ain't pale. Salute.
Okay. But unlike you, wait a minute. But unlike you, I've been dark skinned my whole life. Okay. And you know what I've been told? You know what I've been told by black folks? That same monkey, crispy, blackie, midnight, smokes, and all these words are supposedly okay that black people use against their own people. Now I ask you.
Bing, 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 bing. I should have watched this shit to the end so I ain't laugh. Oh, shoot. I don't want to get flagged. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got to make a Patreon video. I don't know if that'll get me flagged for laughing at that. So I ain't going to laugh no more. I didn't watch this to the end. Ooh. Boy, I got to go on Patreon with this one. I told y'all, he only crying because he ugly. He only doing this because he ugly. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. He brought this back full circle to him. When black folks call me black, they call me crispy. So yeah, it's the same thing. Trump can do it too. Like what? I hate to say it, but if a black person walk up to me and say, "What's up, my N-word?" and a white person walk up to me and say, "What's my N-word?" it just must feel different if the other guy said that, I'm sorry. I just am. And this guy is up here projecting his animosity for our culture and our people because we like to rank, we like to joke. I've heard the best of jokes. It didn't lower my self-esteem. They used to call me Manute Bowl, African booty scratcher, kids are vicious. Yeah, I've heard it all. So what? It made me tough. So I don't understand this part of it. I'm not going to laugh. I think he feels he feels unattractive. So when people say things to him, it actually hurts his feelings. People can say whatever they want, but you can choose to allow it to affect your psychology, your mental state. How you react and how you respond is very important. And he could just simply say, who cares? He's a Georgia Tech grad. He's successful. He has lots of women, so he talks about. So why would he care? Why would he care? Why would he hold on to Tariq Nasheed calling him crispy? Why would he hold on to that? Why would he want a whole community of people to get his back after he said the things that he said online about people? Nobody likes a crybaby villain. He's like a crybaby villain. And you can't be a crybaby villain. We've seen this man scroll Instagram and Facebook, random people he don't even know, and just start talking about things they put on their Facebook. But he's sensitive if another dude thinks he's crispy, another guy, a male. He said he paying for it. But all of this, man, all of this stuff he said prior in this interview, and I'm trying to say it without getting flagged. I hate that they tamper me down like this. But all of the stuff that he's saying prior in this interview, I believe is all based around his insecurities of the way that he looks. Because some people might think I'm an ugly mother trucker, but I think I'm fine. And I walk around with the confidence that I'm fine. I could be mistaken, but you don't tell me that I'm mistaken because I think I'm not. And as long as I think I'm not, boy, I'm going to keep stomping with my head held high. If you get me to believe that I'm not what I think I am, then I might lower my shoulders and round them down a little bit so I don't even want to listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm slow, so I don't want to listen. Let me stay slow and think I'm fine. You heard my brother. My brother say he the better version of Morris Chestnut. So, you know, we think what we think. You know, like the song say, let me think what I think. And let me drink what I drank. You know what I'm saying? This man actually takes to heart what people say, and he's holding on to it and bringing it in an interview. She's talking about, oh, hush. You know the song I'm talking about. Don't make me play. I'll play it on Patreon. But it's just crazy, man. This dude really let being dark-skinned whip him. It turned him into a hateful person. Because now all of his success is based around showing up another person. Hey, I got this. But you still feel like this, though. This is how he really feel. Let me go back and play it through. This is how he really feel.
Okay. But unlike you, wait a minute. But unlike you, I've been dark-skinned my whole life. Okay. And you know what I've been told? You know what I've been told by black folks? That same monkey, crispy, blackie, midnight, smokes, and all these words are supposedly okay that black people use against their own people. Now, I ask you this question. Why is it that the same with the N-word, black people swear up and down that they took the power back? But if they took the power back, why is it that as soon as someone says it that's not black, they
well, that's what it means when they say they took it back. Like that when people say that, I'm not espousing this, but when black people say that, what they're saying is we can use it. Now, if someone who is not black uses it, yeah, they're going to be offended about it still.
Then why can we use it? Tell them why we can use it. See,
this is not the issue.
We're getting off the issue.
Look, I'll even give you
the point. I will button your point, but then get back to the point. In the gay community, they supposedly, the word queer has been taken back. Personally, as a gay man, I don't like it still. So just the way the N-word is controversial, even among black people, I think you could say even among LGBTQ people, the word queer is controversial.
And there are a lot of those words for every group.
But this is not that. This is not, what you're allowed to say among your own.
We are headed down a dangerous path because we have people now being so offended by words, they want to control who get to say what. But the problem is, who's going to be the people who deciding who gets to say what? That's when you cross the line of being authoritarian, where people can't even be free to. It's not a democracy at that point. A lot of these black boys need some Coach Prime confidence. Oh, they'll tell them be humble. Anytime you're a confident black man, the first thing they try to tell you, you need to humble down. Like, damn, what am I doing? Am I offending you? Am I saying something wrong? Talking about my sport, talking about my life. Like, I'm excited about it. Stay humble. I didn't say I wasn't humble. I'm just excited. I'm humbly excited. That black boy magic terrified him. And I've been trying to tell you. But even the light-skinned brother trying to tell Tammy that, man, it ain't about that. He had to tell him it ain't about that, bro. Stop coming up here cosplaying for these white folks. It ain't about what you talking about right now. It just they can't say that. This is wild. I can't believe he's saying all this. We are messed up as a people in society. We've been psyop with vanity. Vexations of spirit. Oh shit. I gotta get vibrations. Torment of psychological warfare. Man, this motherfucker got a lot of big words in there, man. What is wrong with you? Got me reading all this on my swagger. What's wrong with you? You got me sounding like tears. Vexation and all this. Oh, let me not get flagged. Oh, y'all can hear me? I thought I was mumbling. I thought I was mumbling. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, Miss Collins laugh out loud. Oh, okay. If that would be legendary racism. Sotomayor, folks. And maybe not one of us. Oh, man. He not one of us? That's why he got stolen on in NY. Man, I got to do a Patreon now, man. I wanted to move on from this and do another video about something else in Chicago. Don't mumble around no woman, you going down. I can't believe this. I want to do another video about something else, but I got to doggone do a Patreon video now about this clown. God.
Own people. This is just overtly a trope, which is a racist trope.
Racist trope.
It's okay to use the word racist. It's okay to use the word racist, Tommy.
So are we going to skip all the other animals that were being depicted in there of all the other people? So it's okay to do this to every other person, including Joe Biden being the same monkey. It's okay.
Oh, look, people call people a pig, and that's okay. It's not racist. So it's not about animals. It's about a specific thing. It's not about old MacDonald had a farm. It's about racism.
It's about a specific historic trope.
I hear you. So I'm going to leave you guys with this part then. Just think about this.
All right.
When I'm trying to insult anyone, I play the dozens inside. When you're trying to insult someone, you go towards things that they don't like. I don't agree with the fact that we can say, well, we can diss these people and that diss is okay. But that diss is a diss too far. Because when we diss this man, and we call him an orange orangutan, but that's okay for us to call him that because he's supposed to be accepted. I think insults either need to stop or be accepted all the way around. There's no way for me to tell you, you should have a governor on what you say to me, but I don't have a governor on what I say to you.
Fair, but he is kind of orange. And he can say it. And he can say that.
See, you're trying to get me kicked out of the White House invitation.
All right, Tommy. We're gonna have Senator Scott give you a call. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks, Tommy.
Well, I heard them say that the intern, it was a bad screen grab and all of this. But why not bring the intern out and fire the hell out of him publicly then? It still was up for that long. Somebody got to get fired. Somebody dropped the ball. If we would have disrespected another race of people in that way, somebody would have had to apologize. Trust me. But, yo, thank you, guys. Hopefully, I didn't say anything in this live to get flagged. I don't want no smoke. I got to get back to pre-record shorty. I'm going to do the pre-record about Chicago first because this story is crazy, B. And then we'll go do a Patreon video. But, yeah, man, I'll be back at y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through and holler at a bus. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.